Good morning, guys, and welcome to Unique Not Different with me, Shamla. And today I have the founder of the WR Torres Foundation, Mr. Ancil Torres. Mr. Ancil Torres is embarking on a project called Sea Access Fusion Project, which bridges the gap between technology and communication, technology and also digital. And today, Mr. Torres, who is in the United States, is working with the CARICOM region to have this particular project, as you mentioned, infused into our lifestyle to help persons who are blind and visually impaired. So, good morning, Mr. Torres. How are you doing?
Well, good morning, Shamla. Good to be with you. Thanks for having
Thank
thanks
you
for
very
having me on
much.
your show.
Awesome. So, before we begin to talk about the technology and this project itself, right? Can you tell us a little bit about your background in terms of the establishment of WR Torres Foundation?
Yes, I was born in Trinidad and Tobago. My father was blind. When he died in 1998, I decided that we should establish we need to do something to remember him because he was very influential in my life, and he was a man of the community, especially the blind community. And I felt that to honor him, we in the family would establish the W.R. Torres Foundation and the Blind to essentially promote the development of people who are blind in Trinidad and Tobago. It started with that small goal in Trinidad and Tobago, and the ideas that we have developed over the years gained interest in the rest of the Caribbean. And I now live in the United States, and some of those ideas are even being implemented over here in the United States.
See Access Disability, no, See Access Infusion proposal, right? This is in collaboration with Hisparo Scientific Group, correct?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about the genesis behind this proposal and how it incorporates technology to support persons who are blind and visually impaired?
Yes. So the Torres Foundation for the Blind is a representative for a number of different assistive technology companies in the United States. The assistive technology essentially is used to accommodate people who are blind with technology at home, at work, and at school. So, for example, if someone is blind and they are getting a job to, I don't know, be an accountant, a lawyer, a social worker, all of those jobs require some sort of computer interaction, the use of the computer. The technology that we're talking about here is technology to simply make it possible for someone who is blind or low vision to use and operate a computer. Sea Access stands for Caribbean Access, and essentially what we are trying to do with that is to promote the idea of making access technology, or access basically, an infrastructure level discussion. Many people, when they think of accommodating people who are blind, they think of it as a nice to have or a charitable effort. It is neither. It is infrastructure, because just as the rest of the population need roads and water and lights in order for them to conduct themselves in the national economy, we who are blind or low vision, we need accommodations. We need infrastructure that will make it possible for us to also participate in the economy. So Sea Access is attempting to elevate access for persons with disabilities, not just people who are blind, but disabled people in general. We want to integrate them into the economy. And you cannot integrate disabled people into the economy if you don't have the access tools to make it possible for them to do so. So this fusion technology is a special software that makes it possible for you, regardless of your type of visual impairment. It could be total blindness, or someone who has limited vision. They have usable vision, but they don't have full vision. It makes it possible to integrate those people into the economy because it gives them access to computer technology that makes that possible.
Awesome. And you mentioned that it's in a proposal phase, right? So how,
Yes.
in terms of the proposal, how are you planning in terms of logistics to get this out? Because what I read, it's you want to target the Caribbean, right? And also,
Yes.
what are the benefits of this?
Right. So basically, the goal is to work through CARICOM. We would like very much to work through CARICOM because we want to bring this to all 20 countries of CARICOM in the Caribbean. And the approach is that just in the same way that when the government of any country wants to build infrastructure, they are able to budget for that and make it possible for that project to come through. When the government of Trinidad and Tobago wants to build a highway from one point to the other in Trinidad and Tobago, they fund it, whether it's getting a loan, whether it's through taxation, whether it's whatever. We want our access tools to be put on the same platform as road infrastructure. And that's how we're hoping to get it supported.
Awesome. And how persons can, reach out to the WRS Torres Foundation to find out more about this project and, to find out, about the foundation in general.
Right. So you can access the foundation's website at www.torresfoundation.org. You can email the foundation at info@torresfoundation.org. And Torres is Torres. That's Torres.
Awesome. So, Mr. Torres, I want to say thank you so much for coming and sharing a bit about this proposal and, how technology can bridge the gap, as I mentioned in the intro, in terms of helping and supporting the blind and visually impaired to integrate it into, let's say, daily lifestyle and filling out forms, etc., that would help persons so they could be independent and productive. So they would be an asset rather than be seen as a liability to society, because I think in general persons see that, as you mentioned, a charity base. So thank you so much. And I really wish you all success in this proposal. And I think it would benefit tremendously to the blind and visually impaired community. So thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
And guys, my pleasure. And guys, with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to this week's segment of Unique That Different. As I always say, be good, do good. Bye, guys.